Cameron and Mace has took the podcasting by storm. These were guys that were heavyweights in the hip hop game in the 90s. They had a lot of fans, they had a lot of hits. Mace sold over 12 to 15 million records worldwide. He was like a media darling in the 90s. He was big time right after Biggie passed away. Cameron also had his share of hits and sold his records, and he also had a run with the Dipset. So now these guys decided to get into the podcasting, and they came on with a lot of unconventional ways of talking. They talk the way we talk in the barbershop. They talk the way that we talk in the stoops and on the stoop or the block in the hood. And a lot of people started to adopt the way that they were doing things. They would say the N-word a lot. They start using the term pause. Whenever you say something in regards to something actual, or y'all know what I mean, or in regards to something funny, like they would say pause. Well, a lot of podcasters was using these terms and saying pause, and it began to spread throughout the country. People were saying it everywhere, right? Well, one person was saying it was Shannon Sharpe. And Shannon Sharpe was using the term pause. He was using it to make fun of Chad Ochocinco, because Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco has Nightcap. And they may be the biggest, probably the second biggest podcasters in the country behind Joe Rogan. At any given night, they can go live and have 35,000 people watching them. And Shannon Sharpe would use the term pause and would laugh. But we know that Shannon Sharpe is super emotional, super unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to get with him from time to time based off of his emotions, right? So now he was caught going in on the word pause and saying it's time to grow up. We didn't got to use the word pause. And he was taking digs at Cameron and Mace because they was taking digs at him when that phone call, phone gate came out when he allegedly supposed to had a woman. And y'all know what he did, right? But let's look at some of the hypocrisies. So this is Shannon on his podcast, and he's having fun with Chad. They going in, maybe they
with this. I said, all this stuff is positive, bro. I'm gonna talk. I said, I'm gonna talk because people that understand, that's my age, we ain't got time for the playing them guys. Pause. Man, shut up. When we talk about hit the hole, we talk about the A gap. We talk about, they ran the ball down his throat. Balls up. Man, get out of here with that. That's your problem. Everybody saying pause ain't, bro, y'all grown. Yeah. And y'all want to play kids game.
But see, Shannon is such a hypocrite, and he doesn't tell the truth. A lot of that stuff when he says, well, my grandmama told me this, or my granddaddy told me, I don't be believing a lot of that stuff. He used a lot of those old school Southern talking points to make himself sound good or make himself sound like he's ingratiated into the culture. But Shannon Sharpe, listen, Shannon Sharpe is doing his thing. He's getting money. But Shannon Sharpe has always been, one of those guys, and he was one of my favorite players when he played football, but not people. He was never one of my favorite people. But let's look at his further hypocrisy, right? And this is the stuff that he do, right? And I said, based off of his emotions, it's going to dictate what type of Shannon Sharpe you're going to get. Check this out. Now, again, Shannon Sharpe has the game on lock right now, and shout out to him and Ocho. They're very entertaining. Shannon Sharpe was one of my favorite football players of all time, but not favorite people. Not favorite people. The Broncos was my second team outside of the Eagles growing up, so I watched Shannon, and I know a lot about the scandals and things that Shannon Sharpe got in trouble for, especially against the black community, but that's for a whole nother video. I'm not going to get into that, right? But Cameron and Mace, who they say is his competitors, which shouldn't really be his competitors, but they took to their Instagram and responded, and they said, hey, Elk, we keep receipts, right? But the first thing we want you to do is to go look up the word contradict. This feathers lets us know that crap you pulled a couple weeks ago was some bull. Just so you can go viral. And it's crazy, Ochocinco, you co-signing and laughing when he told you to pause. But we get it. We got everybody saying pause. Even you, Mr. Everybody, everybody too grown. But yeah, man, like I told you they was gonna come back. They called him Mr. Everybody Too Grown, but he was using the word pause. So, and like they said, hashtag nobody's safe. Man, listen, I like Cameron and Mace because they keep it real, they keep it authentic, and like I said, he's mad at them because they called him out and said that he was lying about that going live when he had that so-called SCX video or whatever it was, or audio. They said no, because it takes multiple things for you to push to go live. He was doing that to try to sell a product or to go viral. And that's what they were saying. And Shannon took that personal. Y'all remember Shannon Sharpe when he was going hard for LeBron James was about to fight on the court. And LeBron James never even came on Club Shay Shay. LeBron James never went hard for him. He go hard for Caitlin Clark, but never mentioned Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson is the best player in the WNBA. Hands down, it's not even close. He don't ever mention Asia Wilson, but he mentioned Caitlin Clark all the time. Why they need you to do it? There's plenty of W folks that can mention Caitlin Clark. Plenty of them. Why you don't use your platform to pick up the sister Asia Wilson? She's been in the league putting in work and it's been going virtually ignored. But again, Shannon Sharpe and a lot of these dudes, man, they ain't who you think they are, and they're hypocrites, man. They're hypocrites. And I'm glad that they're being called out in the manner in which they're being called out. Now, I'm happy for him for his success because I'm not a hater. Shout out to Nightcap. I love Nightcap. I watch Nightcap. But Shannon Sharpe at times, you don't know what type of Shannon Sharpe you're going to get. You don't know what type of Shannon Sharpe you're going to get. When he went through a skip, the whole black community supported him. But Asia Wilson can't get no support on your platform? The whole black community supported you against Skip. But you go hard for Caitlin Clark, but never ever mention Asia Wilson. But that's just how I feel. Listen, I need all you guys that's watching me, if you made it this far, to hit that like button so it can push me out to the algorithm. Hit that like button. Leave your comments in the comment section. Subscribe to Street Media TV. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.